Testing sound, 1, 2, test. Testing sound, 1, 2.
15.
Having some technical difficulties. We'll try to get them ironed out if you can hear me.
I'm seeing him bounce, but he's talking.
Testing. Wildcat TV test.
30-second delay. Okay. Can you hear me, Jerry? Yeah, it was on 0. The master was on 0. Yeah. Good call.
We're going to play a pass intended for number 81, Taylor Negus. If we win it, we've got a flag.
We got it. Thank you, Jeff.
I got nothing. I'm watching the game.
Pass interference.
I'm watching the game.
15 yards and a first down for the Eagles.
I can hear you now. I don't think the refs can hear me, Jerry.
Testing sound, 1, 2.
Okay, there we go. Now we're on.
Test sound.
Okay, call the game.
15. Because of the...
All right, we're having a little technical difficulties. We apologize for that. Trying to get it worked out. Thanks for joining us. We're 11:10 left in the first quarter. ALA has gotten a ball on the first snap or the first series of the game. And on their first play, there was a pass interference. Gave ALA a first down. Now they've had the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 30. And a running play up the middle. Tough Wildcat defense on the stop right there. That'll push them back 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 15 as South Summit comes into the game. 1-1. Lost a tough heartbreaker last week on the road to Morgan. Trying to bounce back with a good win at home against ALA. ALA comes into the ball game 0-2, trying to get things rolling offensively. And inside right at the middle, South Summit defender hit number 66 for South Summit. Chris Castona hit the ball carrier just as he got the ball out of the quarterback's hands. He's driven back about 4 or 5 more yards. It's going to be now 3rd and long, about 18. Push the ball all the way back to the 23-yard line. ALA goes out of the shotgun. Number 10 tonight. Looks like that correct number. Nope. Number 18, Hunter Smith, the quarterback for ALA, does a lot of running as well out of that shotgun position. And so they've got a 3rd and 18, trying to get something going on this first series. He's back to pass. He's got good time. It's picked off. And down the sideline is the South Summit defender. He runs into his own man. He's going to take the ball all the way back to the 10-yard line. Halen Rockhill with the pick. Almost went the distance. Bracken Santos out there trying to get a little blocking. Those two kind of collide a little bit. Prevented him from getting in, but an interception. First turnover for the Wildcats, and they'll get their first offensive possession. Deep inside ALA territory, the ball will be sitting at about the 10, 11-yard line where it'll be 1st and goal for South Summit, so it must be at the 10. So, Ty Jones, senior quarterback, takes the first snap for South Summit, hands off to Averett. Averett jumping over defenders right there at the line of scrimmage. He's going to get about 5 or 6 on the play. It'll take it down to the 4-yard line where South Summit will have a 2nd and goal with about 4 yards to go. 9:36 and counting here on the clock. We're trying to get everything squared away technically. Mr. Jeff Greiner has been sick. We're missing his help. Mr. Fierro's stepping in, doing a great job getting us back rolling. We'll see if we can have it for you shortly as Colby Averett spinning, still trying to get into the end zone. ALA does a nice job of wrapping him up. He gets about 1 or 2. It'll be down to about the 2-yard line where it'll be 3rd and goal for South Summit. South Summit going with the power formation. A lot of guys deep inside for the Wildcats, trying to just power this thing in from the 2. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats now as they have a very tight formation. Both receivers in tight. They're going to go left this time, and Ty Jones off the option will walk in for the touchdown. 2-yard touchdown. South Summit on their first possession off the Halen Rockhill interception will put the first points on the scoreboard. It will be a 6-0 lead for the Wildcats. And just like that, South Summit out to an early lead. 8:52 left in the first quarter, and South Summit now waiting for the extra point. And it looks like Bracken Santos will be doing the extra point honors as Castona will hustle in there at the left tackle to help out on the blocking. And number 5 for South Summit, Nick Beasley, will do the holding. And the snap is a good one. It's down, kicks up, good-looking kick from Santos. Just goes left, just missed the upright there. So 6-0 lead for South Summit. We'll take a break. South Summit up to an early touchdown. All right, South Summit out to an early 6-0 lead, 8:52 left in the first quarter as Ty Jones gets the 2-yard run off the left-hand option. And now Harley Georgie will be kicking off for the Wildcats. Second time he's kicked off tonight. And back deep for ALA is number 12, Keith Williams. And number 18, looks like, or is it 82? Henry back deep for the Wildcats, and it's 81. Taylor Negus will catch it at the 10-yard line. He gets across the 20 and driven back quickly. Number 1, the first man there, Ethan Miles, drives him back to the 15. They'll give him forward progression, probably about out to the 18. And decent little run back there for 81, Taylor Negus. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Again, around the 20-yard line. Second series for the Eagles as they had the interception on their first series as Halen Rockhill stepped in front of a pass from Hunter Smith, took it down to the 10-yard line. Wildcats punched it in on 3 consecutive runs, and they lead 6-0. So defense now for South Summit. Up front, Castona, number 81, Matthew Brady, and number 1, Ethan Miles on the front line. Backers behind, Georgie, Averett. Looks like Hunter Angel's back, Daxton Hansen. So good defensive front with Rockhill, Santos, and Zimmerman back in the secondary. Nice pass that time from number 18, Hunter Smith. He goes across the middle. He's going to pick up about 6 yards. 6-7 yards on the play. He's going to bring up about 2nd and 5. And ALA getting some good positive yardage on that play. 8:20 left here in the first quarter, as ALA runs an offense very similar to South Summit's. Some wing backs, quarterback in a shotgun formation, very wide formation this time. 3 men wide to the right, 2 to the left. And now Smith will get the ball, a quick pass out to the right, and the pass is intended for number 32, Sebastian Robbins, just out off the end of his fingertips. It'll fall incomplete, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and a long 4 to 5 for American Leadership. As we mentioned, in the 2A or North, American Leadership, and by the preseason rankings, are towards the bottom end in the rankings, but a lot of stuff can happen here for the Eagles if they can get things going here in the 2A North. 3rd and about 5 as the Wildcats coming and bringing pressure. A little quick pass out to the right. Caught. Beautiful pass. And a nice job there by number 22, Dallin Short, as he spun out of the arms of the Wildcat defender. Gets the ball across the 1st down marker. Great play there from ALA. It'll be 1st and 10 Eagles. And over on that side, Wildcats had a chance to drive him back as he was about a yard or 2 short and just unable to keep him in the grass there, as Williams did a good job of getting out and getting the 1st down and keeping the series going here for the Eagles. Short's going to step up under pressure, trying to go left. He's under pressure, and he's going to be driven back. Harley Georgie, Daxton Hansen there with the sack, as number 18, Hunter Smith, tried to go left, couldn't find anybody. Probably a little gun shy from the pass he had picked on the previous series. Probably makes a good decision. Other than losing 4 or 5 yards, they still maintain possession. It'll be now 2nd and 16 for ALA as the clock continues to run about halfway through this first quarter, as ALA now trying to sustain a drive in a little bit of a hole. 2nd and 16 from the 27. In motion goes Short, Dallin Short, as now Smith gets the ball, goes out to Short, tipped up, nice tackle, open field tackle. Beautifully done there. Out on the left-hand side of the defense, number 21, Zimmerman, first man there,
It'll be about a 1-yard loss. That'll drive it back to the 26, 7-yard line, where it'll be third down now and a long 18 for the Eagles. It'll be a tough call for the ALA coaching staff. Not many 3rd and 18s deep in your own territory. We'll see if they go to a screen, something short, a little out on the side, and it's picked off again. South Summit's got another interception. They're up the sideline. He's got a chance to go. He's going to be driven out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Number 15 for South Summit on the interception. That's Isaac Tillett. So, great job here on consecutive plays for South Summit, as 2 consecutive interceptions will give South Summit the ball deep in ALA territory, both about the 10-yard line. It looks like it'll be 1st and goal again, almost the exact spot as it was on the previous series. And it almost looks like the yard marker's outside the 10, but they're not putting up the first down marker. So it's 1st and goal, 6:17 left. Jones rolling right, trying to find a man. Not much there yet. He's going to tuck it now and go. Jones has got a chance. He's got the corner. Touchdown, Ty Jones on the scramble off the right-hand side. And now 2 consecutive runs by the quarterback, Ty Jones, and it's a 12-0 lead for the Wildcats. And just like that, ALA's in quite a hole as they're down 2 touchdowns off 2 consecutive interceptions by the Wildcat secondary. And now, quick early lead for the South Summit Wildcats. Failed on the extra point attempt on the previous kick. They'll see if they go for 2 this time, and it looks like they will. So deep in the backfield is Colby Averett with Santos and Tillett, the 2 wings. They're going to hand off to Averett. Averett hip-hops around, gets over a defender, and he's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. There is a flag on the play, and so that looks like it'll be on South Summit. We'll see what the penalty is. It looks like a holding, so that's going to make this a little bit longer extra point attempt. We'll see if that changes the minds of the South Summit staff, as it'll now be a 14-yard extra point attempt as opposed to a 3-yard extra point attempt. So we'll see how the play call changes now as Wildcats changing personnel. It looks like they're going to stay with the play. So 12-0 lead, going with the 2-point conversion, as South Summit will set up for a pretty unorthodox 2-point, 14-yard play, as Jones now sees Santos go in motion. Fake pitches left. He's rolling right. He's got a man. It's underneath. And Brady. Brady comes up with the catch up underneath. Nice pass from Jones. The unconventional way to get 2 points. South Summit will take it. It's a 14-0 lead. South Summit up early. All right, we're back. Harley Georgie with the deep kickoff. It goes all the way into the end zone. Harley Georgie, always a good strong leg. Puts ALA deep again, right at the 20, where ALA has had the ball the majority of the quarter, just unable to keep it out of South Summit defenders' hands on the pass. 2 consecutive interceptions, 2 consecutive Ty Jones runs, 1 from 10, 1 from 2 yards out. It's a 14-0 lead for South Summit, as they're back on defense for the 3rd time, as Smith, the quarterback for ALA, got to try to keep the ball in the white guy's hands here. See if he can do that, as he's going to roll right now. A little reverse, and coming off number 22, Dallin Short, with some good running. Just too many Wildcat defenders around. And in there, number 27 for South Summit, Luke Sidaway, along with Hunter Angel and many others there to help out on the tackle. It'll be now 2nd and 11 as ALA loses a yard. Ball's back down at the 19-yard line. So back in a passing situation for the Eagles. Has gotten them in trouble before. And this time they're going to keep. And Smith is going to get no yardage on the play. Now it's back to the 16-yard line. And it's just an onslaught of that up front defense for South Summit as they're smothering anything ALA tries to do up the middle. As ALA has had some receivers out on the wide side of the fields. If they could keep it out of the hands of those Wildcat defenders, they do have some luck out there. They'll have to go out wide again as they have a 4-man receiver set, 2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. They come up underneath and once again met by the front 3 of South Summit. And right there first on the play is number 78 for South Summit, Hunter Angel. It's nice to have him back as he was unable to contribute a lot last week with the hurt leg. He's back. Always helps up the middle having Hunter there. And so that'll be a quick 3 and out for ALA as it'll be 4th down at the 16-yard line, 4th and 14 with 4:38 left here in this first quarter and a punting situation for ALA. Back deep for the Wildcats, Tillett and Santos. See if they can't get something in the air, and the punt is up. It's off to the right-hand side. It'll take a big bounce, and Tillett drops it first right at the 42. Now he picks it up. Now he's got a little room, and he's thrown down. Flag comes in. Looks like a pretty tough face mask. One either a face mask or a horse collar as Isaac Tillett come around hard with his head. That's going to give yardage more to the South Summit return, and it'll be 1st and 10 for South Summit. We'll see if they call that a personal foul. It looked pretty rough.
Well, it would be tired if we're sitting in one of those chairs.
So South Summit again in great field position in ALA territory each time. Racking up points, not having to rack up many yardage. Only 20 offensive yards thus far offensively for South Summit, but 2 touchdowns from Ty Jones. And officials taking some time here deliberating on what they want to call here. And the official's getting ready to make the call as he's talking to the coaching staff of South Summit and trying to decide what Coach Parker wants to do. And looks like we're going to have a illegal motion on the kick as well as a face mask on the kick. And so they will take the face mask penalty. And so that will move ALA back 5 yards, and it'll move South Summit up 5. Only a incidental face mask. It's always tough to determine what's incidental and what's not. This time it's just incidental. It'll be 1st and 10 South Summit at the 32-yard line. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout here. A little personnel problem for the Wildcats. We'll take one. South Summit leading 14-0 with 4:16 left here in the first quarter. All right, we're back. South Summit takes over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. In motion goes Tillett. Jones on the option, and he's going to take it. It's got some room. Still got Tillett there if he wants it. Decides to tuck it under, and Ty Jones will pick up about 24 yards on the play. He's all the way across the 10 to the 8-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for South Summit as Tillett went with him the whole way. Did a nice job of keeping some good spacing, and that was going to be tough for the secondary of ALA to defend as Jones and Tillett coming at him. They slow him down. Now Jones again's got some room, and he's going to get into the end zone again. Ty Jones, option left, 3rd touchdown of the night. It's a 20-0 lead for South Summit, and this one is getting ugly early. 3:59 left, 3 consecutive runs for Ty Jones. And it's getting to be tough duty here for the ALA defense as that offense putting them in some tough spots deep in their own territory. And now the extra point needs to happen here. South Summit mixed an extra point last week and would like to really get that solved as they try to decide how they're going to go about kicking here. This time, Harley Georgie looks like he'll be out to kick as they're looking for some personnel on offense. Number 5 hustles in, Nick Beasley, to do the holding on the extra point. So Harley Georgie will try one this time. Kick is up, and this one looks good. And that one is good. And with 3:59 left with the extra point, 3 touchdowns, and 21-0 lead for South Summit. All right, we're back. Just inside 4 minutes in this first quarter left. South Summit up to an early 21-0 lead. 3 runs by Ty Jones. Now the 4th kick from Harley Georgie. Nice high end-over-end kick from Georgie. It'll be fielded by Negus at the 2-yard line, and he'll bring it out trying to find some room, and he's met at the 14 and drugged down. Great special teams play there. Hustling down, number 53 for South Summit. That's Jackson Clegg. Doing a great job getting down the field, making a good tackle, and once again, ALA will try to get things going inside their own 20. And a lot of tough yards ahead of them as they've had difficulty moving the ball. Their only first down has been on a little pass play, beautiful play that went out to Keith Williams on a pass, and then in the pass interference early on. Other than that, ALA's had a difficult time moving the ball, and with some interceptions here has made it difficult. And once again, in that shotgun, Hunter Smith will try to keep things going here for the Eagles. He gets the snap. He's looking to pass right. Nice ball. Little through the hands of Dallin Short as Smith throws a nice ball. Looks like he's got a good arm, and he's a nice tall quarterback, has a good view of things. He's got to be 6'3" or 4. Needs to get some guys to help him out there as that was a beautifully thrown ball. Goes through the hands. It falls incomplete. And it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. So Smith now will try again. Getting some pressure. He's going to scramble. Now he's got some room. Nice move there by Smith as he's across the 30 or to the 25 to the 26-yard line. Looks like he's going to pick up the first down. And nice running there by Hunter Smith and picks up the first rushing first down of the ball game for ALA.
That was a good call by the Eagles there. All this pressure they've been getting from the South Summit defense, you might as well just run it. Great call there.
Yeah, that was a nice job as he had a lot of room up the middle. As Mr. Fierro's now got the technical stuff going, he's going to help us out with some color. So appreciate all his efforts tonight. Run up the middle there by number 32, Sebastian Robbins. He kicks it out left, unable to find much room. Gets back to about the line of scrimmage where it'll bring now up 2nd and 10. Ethan Miles in on the stop with some help of a couple of backers. And Miles now with number 60, Michael Yost, playing the nose. Getting some subs in as now they hand off to number 20. And Matt Brady holds him right up from the defensive end spot. Number 20 was the ball carrier, Lincoln Henderson. He's going to lose 4 or 5. And once again, ALA moving in the wrong direction. It'll be 3rd and 15 from the 21.
It's some intense pressure South Summit's bringing right now. They are relentless.
It's been constant. They've had a hard time trying to get much going. Smith is doing all he can here, and he tries handing up the middle again, and once again, right at the line of scrimmage, he's met by Georgie, Yost, Colby Averett and others there coming off the bottom of the pile. And once again, 4th and long for ALA. Number 20 for for ALA, Lincoln Henderson, will be back to punt again with Santos and Tillett back to receive it for South Summit, standing right here at midfield. 2:06 left in this first quarter. Clock continuing to run as it's been kind of a long first quarter with the amount of plays. And running in off the sideline will be an AL Mans. They're a bit short. Flag goes up in the air. Santos will have a chance to return it as Santos makes a couple of good moves. He's off the left-hand side, getting some good blocks up the center, and he's going to get it all the way back and continue to run. And Santos will go all the way, breaking tackles, and he's into the end zone. An AL man down as he got a tough block, unable to see it coming, got hit hard.
That was number 21, Quinn Zimmerman. He put that block on right there, sprung Tillett all the way to the end.
Nice run there as South Summit puts more points up on the board, but a little confusion it seems here is what's going to happen. That man came running in, and I don't know if they called the ball dead before he had it, if it was just a false start, which they are. They're going to want to decline that, obviously, so they'll return the kick. Santos will return it about 47, 48 yards. He broke 3 or 4 tackles, got some good blocks, as was mentioned. And South Summit now leading 27-0. Got to be frustrating if you're ALA right now, as there's not much they've been able to do to keep South Summit out of the end zone. Jeremy, what they really need is a good, sustained, clock-absorbing kind of a drive where they could get something going offensively, especially on the running, but they're having a tough time offensively getting anything going, and South Summit's been striking quickly, as they will now get a chance to kick an extra point. This time Santos will get an opportunity, trying to see who wants to take over this kicking job. Both do a good job of getting that up there. See who can put it through the uprights most often, as Santos's kick is up, and it's no good, just left again. So with 1:42 left, South Summit on their 4th touchdown of the quarter. Santos on the punt return up the left-hand side with minute and a half left here in the first quarter. South Summit leading 27-0. Georgie getting a workout here in this first quarter, kicking the ball off, his 5th kickoff of the quarter. As South Summit now having their way early on, 27-0 lead, as Georgie will boom another one. This time will go way back to the end of the end zone, where ALA will get it at the 20. And one more time, South Summit will be on the defensive side. These cheerleaders down here getting quite a workout as well. These push-ups and points early on. Let's see at what point South Summit now starts adjusting some of their defensive personnel, see if they can't get a few guys some looks. It's a hard decision for a coach to start deciding when to do that and at what point to start making some adjustments. So we'll see at what point they decide to do that. Big game, as we mentioned, on the road next week at Beaver. Beaver ranked number 4 in the state. They're at 2-0 with a nice win over a big 3A school in Cedar Canyon View, as well as a win over one of their region rivalries, Kanab, last week. So Beaver looking good. Be a tough test for South Summit on the road next week. Long bus trip down on Friday, and always a tough place to play in Beaver. So South Summit back on the defensive side, and this time it looks like we'll have a couple of guys in, a little bit different change as they go now a 4-man front, 3 backers, and a running back, 22, spinning around for ALA, Dallin Short, and he'll pick up a couple of yards. Looks like he gets 2. It'll bring up now 2nd and 8, and that's exactly what ALA needs, Jeremy, to be able to sustain some drives.
That's right, picking up a couple yards here and there. I mean, I think it's time for a screen or something.
you know, you get that pressure. A screen or some kind of a draw is always good. Remember, Smith went to it earlier as he hands off left-handed side, and through it comes Averett like a freight train through that line from that middle linebacker spot. He spins down the defender after about a 3-yard loss. And once again, trying to find ways to fill all the holes in that inside line of ALA, and Averett finds a way to get through one. It'll bring up 3rd and 11. And ALA again having a hard time moving the ball right here. As now a handoff will go to the right-hand side. Short again this time, and he'll lose 2 or 3 more. And it's going to be 4th down for ALA back to the 16-yard line after a promising first run. 2 consecutive 3-4-yard losses, and once again ALA will be punting.
South Summit's definitely shooting those gaps pretty hard. I mean, they're just doing swim moves, just juking people. They are charging hard. ALA doesn't even have time to think about it.
It's a tough situation as the second punt here. The first 2 were on interceptions. Second exchange of the ball was on a punt. Here will be the 4th. And a good snap. And a nice high kick from ALA. That'll drive Santos back to the 45-yard line. And now Santos will try to get upfield. This time he's going to be corralled and brought down. Nice tackle by number 7, Jackson Shockley of ALA. As Santos did a good job to pick up 10 or 12, but a good tackle. And South Summit's worst field position of the night so far will only be here at the 42-yard line of ALA. That's the end of one. South Summit leading 27-0. We'll switch ends of the field. South Summit now heading north as they've been heading south for the first 4 touchdowns. And this time now, Ty Jones and the South Summit offense will start at the 39-yard line of ALA. They'll pitch left to Santos. He's got a lot of room with blockers out in front. Santos has got a chance. He needs one more block. Cuts it back, and Bracken Santos will go 39 yards for the touchdown. There is a flag right back towards the line of scrimmage. Probably going to bring that one back, but a great run again by South Summit. Santos out in the open field. Had blockers out in front, and it'll be a holding on South Summit. So a break for ALA. He'll push that ball back and take points off the board. But once again, South Summit basically having their way offensively, and Santos, one play into the end zone. He'll get a chance to try to do it again here on a first and quite long. That's going to be a spot foul. Looks like it happened around the 34-yard line. So it'll be first and about 15 for South Summit. All right, Ty Jones in the pistol as Tillett goes in motion. He hands up to Averett. Averett now around the corner, and he's got a chance. He's up the sideline trying to put the speed on. Busted out of bounds right there by number 18, Hunter Smith, with the touchdown saving tackle as Averett takes up about 35-yard, 36-yard play, and it'll be first and goal South Summit at the 7. All right, once again, South Summit threatening to score, continuing to go in this tight formation. No wideouts, and just going to run it right up the gut as Averett hard up the middle. And he's going to find his way in, dragging a couple of defenders into the end zone. And Colby Averett gets his first touchdown of the night, 5th touchdown for the Wildcats, and it's a 33-0 lead for South Summit.
He was just dragging defenders with him, wasn't he? That's a hard run.
It is. He always runs downhill. Hard to drive him back. It'd be interesting for other teams to watch the film last week as Colby had 15 carries, only 35 yards, and he's had that here in 2 runs on this possession. So Morgan was doing something right. It'd be interesting to see what they did, because they've been one of the only few teams to keep him under considerable yardage. And South Summit having a nice kick that time from Harley Georgie. Extra point good. 34-0 lead for South Summit. And once again, we'll take a break. All right, calm night here. Flag's not moving. Generally, there seems to be a little bit of a breeze. It makes it a little more difficult to kick to the north end of the field, but without one tonight, we'll see if Georgie can get it into the end zone. Strong leg from the senior, number 25, doing the kickoff duties for South Summit now for a couple of years. Georgie now with the boot. Big, deep, high kick. It'll sail into the end zone. Great kick there by Georgie. And ALA get their 7th opportunity here on offense. We'll see how they do one more time. So South Summit has been able to keep and win the field position battle, as the whole game has been played here on the ALA side of the field, either through the punt or the interception. And at some point here, with 34-0 in this, just barely into the second quarter, some of these young kids will start getting in to this ball game. Still going with most of the starters on defense, and once again ALA spreading the field wide, and Smith for the Eagles continues to go at quarterback. Smith looking, got a man out wide, nice pass out to number 32 for ALA, Sebastian Robbins. Good play from Robbins, and I think that's a nice strategy ALA is putting. If you could spread this Wildcat defense out and just get rid of the ball quickly, it's hard to defend 5 men continually on a quick route. So we'll see if ALA stays with that strategy. They pick up 4 to 5 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. So Smith, with nobody in the backfield to help him, will look to try to unload this ball sooner than later. As he gets the snap, this time he's looking to run, and he's going to be drugged down from behind. This time by number 81 for South Summit, Matt Brady. The left defensive end will get the sack. He'll driving back maybe a half a yard. Will bring up now 3rd and 6. Brady, a nice move in for South Summit, coming in to help out for the Wildcats. He's a junior, 6'4", 220. Nice big kid, adding to this South Summit depth. Another nice pass from Smith, and number 22 for ALA, Dallin Short, trying to spin out of a tackle. Does a nice job catching the ball. He's going to pick up 3 or 4. He's going to be just a hair short of the first down. So once again, ALA will have to bring the punt unit in. It'll be 4th and 2 from the ALA 28-yard line.
Hunter Angel did a great job of slowing him up there and let Isaac Tillett come in for the kill. That was a good job by Hunter. Good discipline.
ALA punter getting a lot of work here. And Tillett and Santos back. Looks like we've switched it up a little bit now. Looks like Santos and Matt Lee now, as Isaac Tillett will get a little bit of a break. And the snap's good. Kicks up. Nice spiral kick out to the left side. Matt Lee will take it at the 40, and he's going to get up across midfield to the 47-yard line of ALA as the flag comes in late. And we'll see what the penalty is. One more time, South Summit into ALA territory. ALA punter's done a nice job tonight, getting some good kicks off. Just tough to contain the speed of South Summit. And as we await the penalty, we'll see if we'll go further into ALA territory, if we'll move back into South Summit territory. Looks like it's going to be a hold on South Summit. It's going to be declined. And another penalty on South Summit, illegal block in the back, so they'll take the 15-yard penalty. That'll move South Summit all the way back into their own territory now at the 42-yard line, where South Summit will take over 1st and 10. 9:33 left in the second quarter. And it gets kind of difficult, too, trying to call offensively what it is you want to work on. It's a good chance to maybe run on some plays that sometimes doesn't seem to get much work. And might be a good time to experiment a little bit, see if some things you can start getting some timing and some things happening that normally you wouldn't get to run in certain situations. Now South Summit's up in front of the ball, and ALA is going to have to hustle as they snap the ball with no defense, and Averett just takes off running as there was no South Summit or no defense for ALA as South Summit was up on the ball, and they snapped it and went. And the officials decided to blow it dead, so they'll give ALA a chance to get back up to the line of scrimmage. Don't see that often. No defense across from the offense with a lot of men in front of Averett right there. But they'll call that one back. So 1st and 10 for South Summit at the 42. Ty Jones in the shotgun. In motion goes Averett. And Jones will keep, and he's off the left side. Gets a little straight arm. He's across midfield. He's close to the 45-yard line. He's going to be driven out of bounds. Looks like he's going to step out of bounds right at the 47. That's going to pick up 11. It'll be 1st and 10, South Summit.
Going back to that play with no defense, I believe on the first two scores, that's what South Summit did. They lined up real quick before ALA was ready, and they just drove it in there. Good discipline.
Yeah, it's hard for ALA to continually make exchanges on either their formation or their personnel when you get up to that line quick, and Averett breaking tackles. He's across the 45 to the 43-yard line. Good job there, the backer coming up and getting Averett's legs. Good place to tackle Kobe as he is to the 44, and he'll pick up about 3, so better job there by the ALA defense. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats. Ball on the right hash on this new beautiful field. South Summit's not a better field in the state. It looks beautiful here in this backdrop, and now Jones got a seam, and Jones is off the left-hand side. He's down at the 20, the 15, the 10. He cuts it back. Got a chance to get in. He's fighting, and he's down just before the goal line, but a flag came out about the 30. Looked like a problem on the block, either a hold or a block in the back, one of the two. So that one will come back. So holding on South Summit. The flag is sitting at about the 29-yard line. So that'll be a spot foul. It should give South Summit a 1st down. But they will take the touchdown, well, the almost touchdown by Ty Jones as South Summit, one more time, being plagued a little bit by the flags. Had several this first half, something you certainly want to clean up, especially in a game like tonight where you want to be efficient, clean. And it looks like it'll be just short of the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 38-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2. South Summit's been working this left-hand side quite a bit. A lot of runs to the left. And good offensive line work up front. We'll try to get these numbers of these offensive linemen in here shortly as they do a great job for the Wildcats. Averett breaks a tackle and gets some help. Number 20, good job, Lincoln Henderson, with help from number 7, Jackson Shockley comes in to help it out. And it looks like they hold Averett just short of the 1st down, picks up about 2 to 3, and it'll be 3rd and 1 for the Wildcats. Up front for South Summit, 55, Jared Blazard, 70. We don't have a 70 on the program. We'll try to get his name for you. And we'll try to get these linemen as we come back. South Summit on a timeout. 7:56 left in the second quarter. 34-0 lead for the Wildcats. Colton Crawford, Skylar McCormick, Chandler Avery in for some of these linemen. We'll get it. It's 3rd and 1, and Jones has got room. He pitches out to Tillett, who's got a lot of room, and he's going to get the first down. He's close to the 20, spun out of bounds, about right at the 20. It'll be 1st and 10, South Summit.
Tillett carried the defender with him for about 5 yards there before they got him out of bounds.
Ty Jones doing a great job pitching out to the speedy Tillett. And once again, South Summit into the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 20 as the big tight end for South Summit, Matt Brady, brings the play in. And it'll be 1st and 10 for South Summit. 7:46 left, second quarter. South Summit leading big. They come on a counter to Tillett, and Tillett now will get his chance to go in the end zone. 20-yard run for the junior Isaac Tillett, and that puts 40 up on the board now for the Wildcats.
That was a beautiful fake on that counter. Had all AL pushing to the right. He went to the left. There was the hole for the score.
Yet those counters, well, about anything's working well tonight. As Hunter Angel, also one of the offensive linemen coming off, doing good work. And number 50, 58, as we mentioned, McCormick also getting some good work. So, big lead here for the Wildcats. Georgie now kicking the extra point. Kick is down, and it looks good. And it is. So with 7:38 left, it's South Summit 41, ALA 0. .738 left, second quarter. Georgie kicking off for South Summit. Try to get it deep into that north end zone. Again, it's Georgie a little lower this time and almost receivable. And it will reach the end zone. Be a touchback for South Summit. It'll be 1st and 10 for ALA. Some other notable games around the state tonight. Summit Academy beat Layton Christian in the 2A North, 30-12. American Leadership obviously here tonight, and North Summit is at Gunnison on the road. We'll get the 2A South games for you here right after this play, as South Summit now continuing to go with their starters on D, as Smith for ALA continues to go at quarterback. He's going to keep this time and trying to find some room, and he's going to be drugged down. He's going to pick up maybe a half a yard just across the 20. It'll bring up now 2nd and 9 for ALA. So about 2nd and 9 for Smith as he picks up a yard. And Smith, valiant effort tonight. He's working hard, trying to keep his team going. Kicks out wide, and Zimmerman with a nice hard hit on number 7, Jackson Shockley, as he met him there about the time the ball did. Drove the defender back. Ball's knocked out of his hands. It'll bring up now 3rd and 9 for ALA.
Beautiful hit by Zimmerman. That's the second one I've seen right now. He's put him right on his back. He comes in hard, doesn't he?
Zimmerman does a great job of hitting hard. He's kind of a reckless player, and that's nice to have on the team sometimes. So 3rd and 9 as Smith scrambling in some trouble, trying to get out of some pressure, and he tries to go up over the top to number 22, Dallin Short, just a little too high for him. It'll bring up a punting situation for ALA.
That was great pressure there brought by Jackson Clegg. Chased him all the way out to the outside the left hash marks.
So once again, a putting situation for ALA. Ball's at the 21-yard line, and Lee and Santos again back for South Summit. So the punt is down. Nice kick taken there by Santos right at midfield. He's got some room and got a wall lined up. He's across the 25 to the 20, cuts it back, still trying to find some room, and this time he's driven down right at the ALA 20. And South Summit Special Teams had a nice wall up this left-hand side again. And South Summit back one more time, deep into ALA territory, right at the red zone line again. 20 yards to go for a touchdown, 6:38. Certainly a half that ALA would like to get ended quickly. And it looks like maybe we'll get some personnel changes for the Wildcats. Is there a penalty on that? Oh, they're bringing it back for something.
See the flag down there on the 48.
So a flag is on the play, and they're going to move it all the way back to the 42-yard line. I didn't even see the play get thrown. So that will help ALA. That'll be a timeout for South Summit. We'll take one as well. 41-0 lead for the Wildcats. Okay, back to live action here. 6:38 left, second quarter. Handoff up the middle. Great play there by LA. Met right at the line of scrimmage. Held Averett up, got some help there. The nose doing a great job. Number 62, I think, for ALA, Jacob Staley, did a great job of holding that center up. Skyler McCormick unable to get him out of the way and met Averett hard. One of the great good plays here ALA put on Averett is this time a swing out right from Jones. And Santos has caught the ball, and he's across the first down, up the sideline, and picking up good yardage. He's all the way down to the 28-yard line for South Summit as Jones fired it quickly out to the running Santos. He got good blocks downfield, about a 32, 33-yard gain for the Wildcats. It'll be 1st and 10, South Summit. Santos has got a lot of yards in this ball game, either returning, catching the ball. He's been in the open field a lot, as many yards now starting to pile up for this Wildcat offense. Same play now goes to the left to Tillett, and Tillett's got some room, and Tillett's going to go the defense. Great blocking there by Blazard down the field, as well as number 11, Halen Rockhill. They sprung him. Nobody touched Isaac Tillett. He goes 28 yards. It's a touchdown for South Summit. 5:51 lead. And now things really in rough shape. Makes it tough for both teams now deciding what they want to do. And for South Summit, it'll probably turn into a little bit of a opportunity for younger guys to get in. As South Summit played a JV game, and it was kind of an interesting situation last night. The freshmen traveled down to ALA to play the JV game and won by 30-something to 17, something like that. And then South Summit went to Juan Diego to play a JV game and lost, I believe, by 2 points, 14-12. So not often you send JV and freshmen two different directions on the same day, but yesterday was a unique day. So a lot of these kids will probably start getting some time soon. With that extra point by Georgie, it's a 48-0 lead for South Summit. All right, Harley Georgie kicking off one more time for South Summit. New faces here on the kickoff team for South Summit as Georgie will boot one into the end zone, and once again it'll sail into the end zone. Be 1st and 10 for ALA at the 20-yard line, and the South Summit D will come out onto the field. A couple of new faces. Number 4, Ty Thornton out in the game. Jordan Miller, number 7, out into the ball game. Number 77, Chandler Avery, coming out to play some defense. Trying to get some of these names. 60 Yost is in at nose. Avery's still out on the game as Tillett comes in to play the left corner. So try to get some of these new guys that are working their way into the ball game. As Smith now is going to roll right, trying to find a man. He's going to throw a nice high pass up, and it's going to be caught. Beautiful play there by ALA. Excellent catch by number 7, Jackson Shockley. Up the right-hand side of the field. Beautiful touch pass by Smith. And the biggest pass play and offensive play for ALA the ball game. They pick up 30, and that puts the ball right out to midfield. Nice job there by the ALA offense. Smith was able to buy some time as he rolled right and dropped it perfectly right into the running receiver for ALA. It'll be 1st and 10 right at midfield. Smith's going to step up and try to get some yardage. He's going to pass. Nice pass again out to the 40, breaking a couple of tackles. Good job by ALA as they pick up 13 yards. Another 1st down on consecutive plays, and it'll be.
I think that was a fumble
there was
there,
a
Cody.
fumble. I didn't see the fumble, so.
Saw something pop up there. I thought it was the helmet, but it must have been the ball.
Tough break for ALA as they're starting to move the ball a little bit. 2 great plays by Smith to his receivers. Picked up 43 yards on a couple of pass plays, but as the runner was trying to fight for extra yardage, stripped from South Summit, falls on the ground, and South Summit will get the turnover. Ball is at the 36-yard line, and South Summit will take over there. 5:28 left in this second quarter.
That's too bad for ALA. As soon as they started getting some momentum, we just shut it right back down.
So South Summit back with the ball. They're going to give to Jones, and Jones up the center. He's going to be tackled. Nice job by ALA up the center as they hold Jones to about a 2-yard gain. It'll bring up now 2nd and 8 from the 37. As South Summit's had a lot of success getting out wide, this speed is hard for ALA to go laterally across that field as they had blockers who generally are out in front. And so we'll see what South Summit's plan is here. ALA's been doing a good job up the center. South Summit may just want to try to keep going up the center, and they do again. Ty Jones bobbles the snap, able to pick it up, find a seam. He's crossed the 1st down to the 47-yard line. He'll pick up about 7-8 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10, South Summit.
Great awareness for Ty Jones. Pick that ball up off the ground and just go with it. Nothing else was happening.
Yeah, he does pretty good at just improvising. As he's shifty, he's quick, he can sneak into a gap, and he gets through there on a way that is hard to find him sometimes inside that nice big offensive line for South Summit. 4:34 and counting, close to midfield, ball at the South Summit 47. Pitch out wide to South Summit. He's got some running room up the right-handed side. He cuts it back. He's across midfield to the 36-yard line. Didn't quite see who the new running back was.
Looked like Quinn Zimmerman
Was
to
it
me.
Zimmerman? All right, so nice run there by Zimmerman. He gets about 16-17 on the play. It'll be ball 1st and 10 at the ALA 36-yard line. Clock continuing to run now. We're almost to 4 minutes in this second quarter. South Summit being a little more patient here on this offensive side. Letting a little more time go off as Zimmerman goes in motion. They come back on the counter. Nice play by Shockley. He come in from that right linebacker side, stayed right at home, waited for the counter this time, makes a nice open field tackle, holds South Summit to about a 2-yard gain where it'll be 2nd and 8.
ALA starting to make some adjustments defensively, holding back and waiting, starting to learn our plays.
That's a great point. It's nice they're able to start seeing how the South Summit offense works a little bit, holding them up, making them use some time, just what they need. And now Ty Jones, nice pitch out wide to Santos. Santos has got room. He's across the 20 and the 15. He cuts it back. He's going to go in. Bracken Santos will go in from 36 yards. And a great pitch there by Ty Jones. And once again, offensive lineman all the way downfield blocking for the Wildcats. There is a flag on the play. Might be the 4th or 5th touchdown that might be called back for South Summit as something's happening downfield. This time it's a hold again on South Summit. Probably just delaying the inevitable here, but South Summit getting plagued, and that may be one thing that they may learn from this game is these penalties are not helping things. And as we know, in tight games, got to be able to minimize those. Got to be up to 7, 8, 9 penalties in this first half. Some of them on big plays, which a lot of the plays have been. So bring the ball back to the 26-yard line, and Jones now on the counter again. Goes back to Santos. Santos continuing to running through and still making good yardage upfield as Santos is to the 12, 13-yard line, picks up the first down. Good yardage there from Bracken.
Between Tillett, Jones, and Santos, I mean, there's just too much speed on that field right there for the ALA defense to handle.
And then you drop the hammer with Avert up the middle. Like you said, it's a potent offensive arsenal for South Summit. And they'll go to the snap. This time they pitch to Santos again, and this time Santos is held up. He may even lose a yard or two. Nice job there by ALA spreading that out. Santos comes up limping a little bit, and that would certainly not be something good on a game like this to lose one of these offensive contributors. Looks like he probably rolled an ankle a little bit as he said, I got to come out quick. Dinah looking at him on the sideline as Bracken's night will probably be over as he sprains an ankle a little bit, and we'll need him certainly next week. Hopefully it's just slightly sprained a little bit. They'll get it elevated and hopefully iced, and hopefully he'll be ready next week as Jones now is going to hand off up the center. Pile moving forward, and it's going to move it up to the 10-yard line, and it's going to pick up about 3-4 yards on the play. It'll bring up now 3rd and about 6. That's one of the big dangers you start worrying about in a game like this where the win is obviously in hand with a huge lead. South Summit's not going to lose this game, so it's tough when you start deciding when is it time, and I'm glad I don't have to make the decision because it's a tough one as Zimmerman gets the ball, and he's around the side. They'll throw another couple of penalties out late. Looks like they'll have another holding off that right-hand side as Zimmerman. We didn't even mention him, Jeremy, as one of the speedy guys, and he's got great speed. That's one nice thing about this offense. They got a lot of weapons, and they're deep, and so a guy like a Santos goes out for a minute, you put a Zimmerman in and really don't miss a beat.
Something every team would like to have, isn't it?
Whew. It'd be nice to have just 1 or 2 of these great backs, but you got 4 or 5 of them. It's a tough, tough team. But one more time, a touchdown called back. Another penalty. So they'll move it back to the 22-yard line now, where it'll be 3rd and about 17, about 19, 20 yards. So Jones is going to come on the counter to Zimmerman one more time, and once again he's got good yardage, and this time Quinn Zimmerman will get into the end zone. A little bit of justice for him as he gets a chance to score for South Summit. Good blocking one more time by that South Summit front. And now South Summit is across the 50-point mark, 54-0 now at halftime with 1:27 left in this first half.
Like you said, Cody, you'd hate to be the one to have to make the decision who's playing and who's not. Some of these boys, seniors, been working their whole life to stay out here. They don't want to come off the field, and that's for sure.
Yeah, it's such a short football season. You got 9 regular season games, and before you know it, the thing's over. And, you know, like you said, senior year and one, you don't want anybody hurt. But on the other hand, you got to kind of keep this game somewhat in hand as well. A 55-0 lead, 1:27 left, second quarter. New kicker for South Summit. Juan Rodriguez now will get a chance to kick the ball for South Summit. And he will boot the ball. Nice high end-over-end kick for Rodriguez. Ball hits down at the 15-yard line. It's taken there by ALA man. I'm trying to get the name.
81 Taylor
Negus. He's got good yardage up the left-hand side. It starts getting dark with that glare. Hard to see a little bit. Sorry for missing the number, but a good recovery for ALA as they get the ball all the way into South Summit territory. Nice run. And a good job for ALA to possibly try to get something going. 1:14 left, second quarter, as they had some positive momentum going last series. They had a couple of nice pass plays before the fumble. And now Negus gets ALA into South Summit territory for the second time here on consecutive series.
Boy, after watching that kickoff, you realize how much of a weapon Harley Georgie is. I saw him in pre-games hitting them from 60 yards. It was beautiful.
He's got quite a leg, and that can be a valuable weapon when you need 2 or 3 points late in the game. So like you said, there aren't many holes that this South Summit team has, and it's going to be interesting to see what this team can do, losing their first game of the year last week at Morgan. And that's a good game for South Summit, though, is it made us work hard, often exposes some weaknesses that we can often refer to, and obviously made South Summit work hard. A little different events tonight, a little different scenario.
Still at 55-0, South Summit's got some good lessons here. Like you said before, we must have had about 4 or 5 touchdowns called back already.
Way, way too many. As Smith now will try to get some points on the board for ALA in this shotgun. He drops back. He's got some time. He's across the middle, and a nice play over there on the right-hand side.
Luke Sidaway, right
Number
through
27, Luke Sidaway, doing a nice job getting the ball almost picked off, kind of slipped through the top of his hands. He'll fall incomplete, stops the clock with 1:10, and it'll be second 10 for ALA. So Smith again doing a good job quarterbacking for the Eagles. Nice athletic looking kid with a good arm. Nice in route there by number 7, Jackson Shockley. Unable to convert on the pass. It'll bring up now 3rd and 10 for ALA.
Chandler Avery was in there to break up the pass.
So in a little bit of a hurry up here for ALA, trying to change the momentum a little bit, changing personnel up. They have 2-man wide to the left. This time got a back to the side of Smith. Often goes to a no back formation. And Smith under a little bit of pressure, buys some time. He's rolling right, and he's going to throw up. He's got a man, and just over the outstretched hands as he had a man running deep, number 22, Dallin Short. So it'll bring up 4th and long now for ALA with 58.5 seconds left, and they'll be forced to punt one more time. This time we'll try to pin South Summit deep in their own territory as the ball sits at the 44-yard line, punter at the 44-yard line of ALA. So we'll see if they can get a high punt up there and hold South Summit in their own territory. Matt Lee and Quinn Zimmerman back for South Summit. And a good punt. Nice high kick for ALA, and it's going to be fielded by Zimmerman about the 16-yard line. Zimmerman's got some room. He kicks it out right. He's up the right-hand side. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 43, 44-yard line. And it looks like it's going to be a late penalty on South Summit, or on ALA, a late hit out of bounds. So that'll add 15 yards to the end of the penalty. That'll take the ball across midfield. It'll be 1st and 10, South Summit.
Nice 30-yard return by Zimmerman there.
Zimmerman getting a lot of looks here in this ball game on the offensive side. Give him some good experience. Add to the depth again, as we mentioned. A lot of depth on this South Summit offensive and defensive sides. We'll see what South Summit decides to do with 45 seconds. Might be a nice gesture here if we can burn this thing out. I don't necessarily think we need to see 60 on the scoreboard. But sometimes there's not much you can do, so we'll see what South Summit does here. As Ty Jones still up under center, probably getting his last snap or two of the night. as he's going to hand up the middle, and it's going to go for about a 6-7 yard gain up across the 30 to the 29-yard line, where it'll be now 2nd and 3. So clock just running, and South Summit content to let it run. I think that's a nice job there by the Wildcats, and we'll see if we can't wind that thing all the way down to the end of this first half. Looks like they'll run one more play. 15 seconds left. Have to get one more play off before a delay of game. Jones gets the snap. He hands up to center. And some room here as it looks like they will score one more time. And Isaac Tillett will score with 1.7 seconds left. And that will push South Summit up to 61 points here in this first half as Isaac Tillett gets a 33-34 yard run. And South Summit scores one more time. So the extra point, Harley Georgie getting a lot of work here, kicking off as well as the extra point. And so Georgie now snaps the ball. Kick is down. Georgie's up. Looks good. And is. And Harley Georgie gets the extra point one more time. It's 62-0. 1.7 seconds left. And we'll take a little quick break as we set up for the kickoff. And just 1.7 left here in this first half. All right, Juan Rodriguez will get another chance here to kick off for South Summit. Number 24, the junior for South Summit, starting to prep next year's kickers. Both Santos and Georgie will be leaving as they're both seniors, and so good chance here for Rodriguez now to get a chance. Juan does a great job on the South Summit soccer team as well. Obviously, he's got a good leg. Got a chance here to boot another one for South Summit. A little better kick this time. Bounces down around 15-yard line, and once again taken by Negus. And he gets yardage again up to the 30. That will end this first half. South Summit with a big first half with a 62-0 lead into halftime. We'll come back shortly before the third quarter starts. Try to get you some scores around the state. Thanks for joining us tonight on Wildcat TV. At halftime, South Summit leads 62-0. All right, just a couple minutes left here in this halftime. South Summit out to a 62-0 lead. So I'm sure we'll anticipate a lot of changes here in this second half, as basically we're able to do just about what they wanted offensively. Had a nice defensive half as well. So we'll see what changes they make here in this second half. Some other scores around the state. Summit Academy 30, Layton Christian 20 is a final. American Leader was us. North Summit 28, Gunnison 0 at halftime. Beaver 28, Parowan 0 at halftime. Grand 28, North Sevier 0 at halftime. Lots of 28 zeros here. San Juan 20, South Sevier 0 at halftime. Morgan is beating Ben Lomond 31-0 in the third quarter. Other notable games, Delta is beating Emory 14-0 at halftime. Millard beating Enterprise 24-7 at halftime. Manti beating Grantsville 18-7. Any other 2A games? Richfield beating Monticello 45-12. Park City losing to Judge 14-10 in the third quarter. And it looks like that's about all of the local 2 or 3A 1A games. So always a big night of football here on Friday night, obviously. South Summit will receive this time as they kicked off to begin the game. And we'll see, like we said, who they'll bring out here on the field. I'd be highly surprised if we saw any of the regulars out on either side of the ball. At 62-0, this game's obviously in hand. And obviously also, there's not much to be learned as well at this point also. So we'll see what happens. A lot of guys I already see with helmets up on the top of their heads. And Santos looks like he's going to be okay. A little twisted ankle, as parents said, a little sore. And so no need for him as well. I'm sure Hunter Angel will get a chance to rest the leg. So a lot of new guys out there on this punt or kickoff team. And we'll see what happens here on the kick return team, I should say. We'll see who they bring out on the offensive side. Nick Beasley's typically been the JV quarterback. And so we'll see how that turns out here after this kickoff. Back for South Summit is Tillett and
Matt Lee.
Matt Lee for the Wildcats. And there's the kick. High end-over-end kick. It's going to be taken up short at the 22-yard line by number 33, Thomas Pace. Thomas Pace for South Summit getting a chance to return a kick. Nice job for Thomas. Not many chances he gets on the ball on that kickoff. So good job there by Thomas. Getting the ball out across to the 40-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for South Summit. So let's see if we can't get you some names of some new guys here into the ball game.
Looks like Caleb Peterson's in there for wide receiver.
Okay, Peterson, Caleb in a wideout. Nick Beasley will be the new quarterback for South Summit, the sophomore. And he's going to keep and pitch left. And got some good running room on the left side. That's number 9 for South Summit.
Brady Bess.
Brady Bess on a nice pitch from the sophomore Beasley. Good running room for Bess. He's out to cross midfield to the 47-yard line. Be 1st and 10, South Summit. Rules in high school stipulate if it's more than 35-0 lead at halftime, they run the clock right through. So that will quicken up this second half. So should keep things rolling. So Beasley now looks over in motion, goes Matt Lee, and Beasley's going to keep. He's got good room across the left. He's going to pick up about 6-7 yards. He's close to the 41-yard line where it'll bring up 2nd and 3. Some linemen into the game for South Summit. 57, Jesse Cummings. 77, Chandler Avery on the offensive line. Number 22 coming in with the play is Hunter Reese. Coming off is number 42, Spencer Howells. Number 8, Matt Lee's playing the left wing. And we'll try to get a few more of you. In motion. Up underneath now. Oh, Matt Lee just got tripped up. He got good running room on the counter, but he's tripped up. He's going to lose a yard, and will bring up now 3rd and 5 for South Summit. Number 53, Jackson Clegg coming in on the offensive line. as Howells checks back in. And 22, Hunter Reese checks in as well. All right, so got a third down situation for the Wildcats. See if Beasley now will get a chance, and he's going to keep, and he's going to be drugged down. He's close to the first down. Looks like he's just going to be a hair short. Looks like it'll be 4th and less than a yard as the ball's placed right in front of the 38-yard line, and the first down marker's at the 37-yard line. So 4th down situation for South Summit. And my guess is South Summit will probably go for it on this play. Clock continuing to run, 9:21 third quarter. Big first half for South Summit, one of probably the biggest first halves in school history. 62 points in that first half. That's a lot of points. And we'll see now as the tempo slowed down here a little bit with a little different unit in. Getting some good experience, and Beasley tries to get to the first down. It'll be close. I don't think he's going to make it. Great play there by the nose tackle for
Jacob Staley.
Yeah, Jacob Staley has made a couple of great plays. Big kid right up front. He stands Beasley up, drives him back. Great job, ALA, as they stop South Summit for the first time tonight on offense. And that will turn the ball over to ALA, and they'll get a chance now to try to work on some things for them offensively, as they've had sparks, unable to sustain a whole drive yet, but maybe with some personnel changes, some things will happen. Good experience for some of these boys to get in on defense. And now wide set for ALA, 3 men to the right, 1 to the left, 1 running back in the backfield. They hand off to him, and he's hit there hard. Nice tackle by South Summit. That's number 7, it looked like. Is that 7?
Jordan Miller, number 7.
Jordan Miller, great job in middle linebacker spot. As 77, Avery and Miller, 2 inside linebackers for South Summit, doing a good job right there. Jordan Miller will bring up 2nd and 9, as now Smith back to pass. He's got a lot of time. Nice deep ball. Sitting right there is Matt Lee. Picks it off. No, not Matt Lee. Number 9, Brady Best with the interception. Great job by Brady at that safety spot. He settled right under a deep pass by Smith. Turnover to South Summit. It'll be South Summit football back at the 34-yard line of South Summit. Best did a nice job of just reading Smith's eyes as he looked right the whole way, threw up a high ball. It was a pretty ball, just out of the reach of the ALA defender, drops right into Best. Turnover South Summit as Lee goes in motion, and Beasley now pitches out. Bad pitch, it's on the ground, and Lee does a nice job jumping on the ball as Beasley was under pressure, had to pitch it a little quicker than he wanted, and Lee unable to bring it in. It'll be a loss on the play of about a yard or 2 for South Summit. It'll bring up now 2nd and about 11.
Good smart play by Lee there. Defenders were coming in quick. If he would have tried to pick that up and run with it, who knows what would have happened.
Yeah, it's tempting to try to grab that thing, but oblong balls don't always bounce well, and Lee did a good job of jumping on it, saving the series for South Summit as Beasley now comes back on a counter, cuts it back. That's Best. He is going to pick up 3 or 4 on the play. It's out to the 38-yard line where it'll bring up now 3rd and about 6. And Jeremy, as you notice, man, this quarter's already half over. It's 8:47. That first half took a lot of time, and this one's rolling by quickly. And that's good here as game a little quicker paced. And it's fun kind of watch these kids that often you don't get to see late on Friday night get some chance. Kind of exciting for them, and Beasley will try to pick up yardage. He's going to be short of the first down. He'll pick up 3 or 4 on the play, and it's going to bring up now 4th and 2 for South Summit.
Good tackle by Holland Morley for ALA right there. He wrapped around and brought him straight to the ground.
So South Summit now. See if they work on the punt team or they work on 4th down team for this second unit. Coming in with the play, number 22 for South Summit, Hunter Reese. And he'll be out wide to the left. So see if South Summit convert. 4th and a long 2. And it looks like Beasley's having a hard time getting the ball out as number 5 for South Summit, Nick Beasley is going to be short on the play again. A little miscommunication between running back and quarterback. It looked like he tried to pull it out and unable to get it out, stopped his momentum. So 2 consecutive plays on 4th down now as ALA stops South Summit again. It'll be ALA football at the 44-yard line, 43-yard line of South Summit.
Great for the Wildcats to give these young kids a shot and learn from each other and start to feel each other out.
Yeah, they've had a nice job they've done a good job, I should say, in those JV games. Played some good opponents, Morgan and Juan Diego, and getting some good experience here tonight as Smith drops back now. He's looking right. Nice pass over to number 81, Taylor Negus. He's going to pick up about 6. Ball's across to the 38-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Up front for South Summit, number 65, Zach Delagnola at 1 tackle. Try to get some more names in for you on the defensive side as Smith's going to look left this time. This time he'll scramble, and he's got room. He's up across the 35 to the 30 now. Nice job there by Hunter Smith. He's going to pick up the 1st down, force the Eagles. And he's getting some good yardage now on his feet.
Picked up about 8 yards right there.
8-yard pickup for the Eagles. 3:51 and counting here in this 3rd quarter. And at this left linebacker, outside linebacker, number 4 for South Summit, Ty Thornton. Ball snapped. He's looking left again. He's got a man. He's out to the 25-yard line. ALA just chipping away. 4, 5, 6, 7 yards a pop. And probably feeling a little bit better now. They're starting to get some offensive yardage.
Just ran a couple back-to-back hook routes there.
South Summit secondary playing off just a hair, and ALA is able to curl up underneath. And this time they hand off. Number 20, nice yardage up the middle. That is Lincoln Henderson. He'll pick up 3 or 4. Ball's going to go out to the 21-yard line where it's going to be 3rd and short for the Eagles. I think this is probably about their first 3rd and short of the night, as they've been in a lot of 3rd and longs, a lot of punting situations. So now the chance for them to work on their playbook a little bit. 3rd and 1 with 2:47 left. And Smith looking to pass on 3rd and 1. Now he's going to try to scramble. This time he's held up and down on the play that time. Looks like number, I wasn't able to get the number there.
53 and 56, I believe.
53 is Jackson Clegg and Logan Walsh in there, we think, on the play. And hard to see it dark at night here, but nice job. It'll bring up 4th down as they hold Smith through the conversion. Pushes him back 3 or 4. So about 4th and 5 from the 21, 26-yard line. So ALA is going to go on 4th down. 3 men wide to the right. See if he rolls right, and he does. And he's trying to find some room. Will he tuck it? No, he's going to pass. He's throwing it up, and ball is intercepted. Nope, he's going to say it dropped down. It was a great play by number 9, Brady Bess again, on the safety position. So good job, Brady Bess, to break up another one. And South Summit gets to stop on 4th down, and they'll start again on offense, this time at the 25-yard line. All right, so Beasley will be the quarterback for South Summit. Stopped on consecutive 4th down plays. And see if this second unit here for South Summit can get some offense going. As Beasley now is going to keep, and he's got some room as the flag comes up. Now he's spinning out of a tackle. He's going to pick up 6 or 7 yards. Good job by Beasley. He's across the 30 to the 31, but a flag is on the play. That's got to probably be on South Summit. So that's going to push South Summit back into a negative yardage. It'll be 1st and long. What's the penalty? It's like an illegal shift. It's generally a 5-yard penalty, I believe. And so that'll bring it 1st and 15 for South Summit. That pushes the ball back to the 15-yard line.
5-yard penalty, 1st down 15.
All right. 22 again. Hunter Reese bringing in the play. See if Beasley gets a chance to throw the ball a little bit. He's got a nice arm. And once again, he looks a lot like the Smith quarterback, about 6'3", probably able to see well over this line. And he's going to pitch out left. And some good running room by Best, but drugged down after about a 5-yard pickup. So Best picks up the illegal shift penalty, and it'll bring up now 2nd and 10 from the 25. A lot of these guys would be playing a lot of time on some varsities, other places around the state, other schools. And with the depth of South Summit, it's nice to know you got some good kids capable in the event some of these older kids go down a little bit. So nice crew in here for these young Wildcats as in motion goes Lee. This time Beasley passing. He's got a man and he's wide open. Best, he's out in front. He's got one man to beat, and ALA does a nice job of just getting the jersey on Brady Best on a quick little seam route. Nick Beasley laid it up perfectly, and Best run right under it. He had one man to beat and just barely got a finger on the jersey to hold him up where he could drag him down. It's a big pass play, though. Takes the ball all the way down to the 31-yard line of ALA. It'll be 1st and 10, South Summit.
Boy, that was pretty by Beasley. He stood in that pocket strong. People coming at him, delivered that ball right where it belonged.
Right over top of the safety. It was perfectly done. Great catch, good execution. Pitch out to Lee. Lee's across the 30. Flag comes flying in, 2 of them. That one will come back. It's got to be a hold or an illegal block. So that'll be a penalty, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. South Summit 62 still, ALA 0. We'll be back with the last quarter. All right, we're at the start of the 4th quarter. Nick Beasley quarterbacking for South Summit. Ball's at the 38-yard line after a big play here from Lee that gets called back. Matt Lee gets the ball again. Ball's inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. He'll pick up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. All right. Yeah, we didn't switch ends that time. All right, that doesn't happen often. So I guess they had to do one play because that one was called dead, or what?
Yeah, no play.
Okay, so no play, so we will take another timeout. We'll keep it here, though, and talk about a little bit of 2A football. As we mentioned earlier, some of the favorites throughout the state, both teams ranked 1 and 2 right in our 2A North. And I'm trying to look up when North Summit and South Summit play. Let me get it for you. Get it for you here shortly. It's going to make up for, there's a lot of football before then, of course, but it's going to be an exciting, fun game down in Colville this year. As the game's in October, I believe the 2nd week in October, and it is Friday, October 10th at North Summit. Would be unbelievable if it's set up to be 1-2 based on last year, too. An unbelievable game right here at South Summit where North Summit pulled off big win, and I'm sure it would be a great game again this year. October 10th, mark that one on your schedule. One of many great games South Summit has in the next weeks as Beasley hands up off the center to Jordan Miller, and he'll pick up 3 or 4 yards on the play. Nope, he's not going to pick up 3 or 4. He's going to actually, Yes, got 2 yards on the play as it was 1st and 15 from the penalty prior to us changing ends of the field. So ball's at the 33-yard line. And it'll bring up now, second or third. Trying to figure out what the play is right there as Beasley's going to keep. He's got a man if he wants to pitch. Beasley keeps it on his own. He's across the 25 to the 24-yard line. Good run by Nick Beasley. Unable to try to get that pitch out there as there wasn't anybody on the pitch, but there was a lot of traffic. Good decision there by Beasley. It'll bring up now 4th down and about 3. South Summit failed to convert on consecutive possessions on 4th down. Let's see if they can execute a little better here. Number 2, Caleb Peterson now brings the play in. So 3 yards to go here on 4th down. 10:41 and counting in this 4th quarter. See if this group picks up a big 1st down. And they get a jump, and that's a good way to pick up a 1st down. Be disciplined, go on a hard count. ALA jumps across the line, 1st and 10, South Summit.
It's one of the first penalties I've seen on ALA
yeah,
today.
That's true. They've done a good job of staying out of the penalties. I'll tell you what, you always got to anticipate that a little bit. On 4th down, anytime you're inside of 5 yards, you really got to emphasize, watch the ball that time. Got a little eager. It'll be 1st and 10, South Summit. Ball's moved up to the 19-yard line inside the red zone for South Summit as Beasley now hands or keeps and still trying to spin, unable to get out of the grasp of 3 or 4 ALA defenders. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage is all. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It's nice to see a little more life out of this ALAD as they understand that things are going a little better in this second half for them and seems to have picked them up a little bit, which is good to see. This game can get rough, obviously, if you're having a hard time getting much done, especially on a 62-0 score. So it's nice to see a good competitive second half for both teams, getting some good work in as Beasley now on 2nd and 10. He's going to pitch out wide to Matt Lee. And he's going to spin. Nice run there by Matt Lee. He's all the way up to the 10. That's close to the 1st down. And Matt Lee, a nice run there. Looks like he's going to be just short. Ball's just outside of the 10-yard line, and the 1st down marker is just inside it.
We have an ALA player down on the ground. He looks hurt.
All right, as they attend to him, we'll take a break. Hopefully he's okay. 9:04 left. South Summit still leading big. Injured player on the play, Holland Morley of ALA. Looks like he's up and moving on his own, which is a good sign. Hopefully he'll be okay. Hate to see anybody get hurt, especially late in the game, and hopefully he'll have a quick recovery. It's going to be now third down and 2 to go. Ball's at the 11, 12-yard line. Got to get to almost the 9. And so third down spot here as Brady Best goes in motion. They pitch out left to him. He kicks it outside. He's going to get the first down. In comes the flag. 2, 3 flags come in. They're all throwing one. Flags everywhere. That's got to be on South Summit again. So it's going to turn a 3rd and 2 into a 3rd and 7 or a 3rd and 12.
Look like
possibly a 3rd and 17. We'll see which one it is. Yeah, it's probably a holding. Been looking for that play as you got a wingman out there trying to keep a secondary man from getting outside, especially when Brady kicked that out thing, and often those blocks turn into holds. And that's what will happen. They'll move it back 10, so that will make it a little more challenging on the South Summit offense. 3rd and short to a 3rd and long. Maybe Beasley will get a chance to throw again as he's 1 for 1 on the night on a great pass to Brady Best for big yardage up the middle. As number 42 for South Summit, Spencer Howells will now come in, along with number 5, we know is Nick Beasley, the quarterback. So South Summit, 8:37 and rolling. It's 3rd and 11. Close to 12 for South Summit. And Beasley with Best in motion. And he fumbles the snap just a little. He's rolling right, trying to find a man. He's got a man out wide open. Jordan Miller unable to come down with the pass. It would have been a hair short, but would have cut the distance in about half. Instead, it'll still be 4th and 11. Chance for maybe Georgie. There he is. Georgie will come out now to try. Let's see if you add 17 to where that is. It's going to be about a 37-yard field goal for South Summit. So we'll see Georgie's leg here. And like you mentioned, Jeremy, he's got a strong one. The distance won't be the issue. So 37-yard field goal for Harley Georgie. I'd like to see this go through, as it would be a nice weapon to have in late in games. See how he does. Beasley, who's been in the game, continues to hold for South Summit. And good snap, kicks down, ball's up, and just right. No good for Harley's. He didn't quite get all of it. It would have had enough, but sells a little bit right. So South Summit will turn the ball over to ALA. Held once again as the AL defense doing a great job in this second half, keeping South Summit out of the end zone, as both teams have played a 0-0 half. And ALA now will get a chance. This clock will go quickly with 7:25 and moving now, as ALA a couple more chances to try to put some points on this board, as Smith continues to quarterback for the Eagles. Now he's alone in the backfield, 5 wideouts. He'll look to run, and he's got some room up the right-hand side. He's got to cross the 25, close to the 30, and he'll be out to about the 29-yard line roughly. Looks like Brady Best was in on the tackle on that left corner spot. 9-yard pickup for Smith. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Eagles.
It's amazing what a little different look will do for an offense.
Yeah, it's a whole new offense now, being able to pick up some yardage. This time they hand off, and good yardage again up the middle. This time number 4 for South Summit comes in. Ty Thornton making a nice tackle. He'll pick up the first down. Ball goes to the 35-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for ALA. Putting some first downs together in this second half. Number 64 for South Summit, Bronson Livingston into the ball game, one of the interior tackles. And they will hand off up the middle again, and once again, good running room. Jordan Miller comes in with the tackle, and ALA will pick up about 4 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. ALA going into a little bit of a hurry up. 5:52 and counting in this fourth quarter. Be a nice pick-me-up for this team, especially if they could put some points on and win the second half. And Smith under trouble if he can get by. He's got some room. Nice stiff arm. He's going to be spun around. Does a nice job. Looks like there's going to be a penalty on the play. Number 55, Jared Blazard. Looks like they'll probably get him for a horse collar as he kind of grabbed her behind the helmet, kind of spun Smith down. A little dangerous situation. hence the flag comes out. So we'll see if that is what the call. Personal foul, horse collar. That'll add 15 yards to the run, so that'll move the ball all the way into South Summit territory. Ball will now be at the 43-yard line of South Summit. 1st and 10 ALA, putting a good drive together. 5:32 and counting in this fourth quarter as Coach Tillett trying to rally this young JV group. See if they can't keep them out. Getting a little much more interesting here as ALA is going to hand off up the middle. Nice yardage again, dragging a couple of Wildcat defenders. Ball goes to number 22, I believe. Was it 32? I think 32, Robbins, I believe, with the carry. He gets the ball out to the 40-yard line. He's going to pick up about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Smith this time looking to throw left. He's got a man out wide, and nice catch there by number 81, Taylor Negus. He's going to pick up the first down. That'll move the ball out to the 29-yard line. Nice ball, nice catch. Good execution there by the Eagles.
The Eagles are really mixing up their plays well. Runs, passes, short, long. That's what's helping them move the field.
Yep, nice momentum they have going right here. Good drive, something they can build on for next week as Smith looking to throw again. He's got some time. He'll scramble. He's going to try to go out wide right and spins around. He's going to pick up 3 or 4, and he's got the ball down to the 25-yard line. So it'll bring up 2nd down for South Summit, or for ALA, pardon me. And again, I still have been pretty impressed with Smith. Despite the challenges he's had, he's continued battling, has a nice arm, has run well at times, and does a good job for this Eagle team. 3:50 left in this quarter and the ball game. ALA threatening for the first time to score tonight as once again inside and almost picked off by Jordan Miller. Little slant route. Jordan read perfectly. Got both hands on the ball. Would like to have that one back. It'll fall incomplete, and it'll bring up now 3rd and 7. I'm sure Jordan's eyes got big because you can pick that one off. You got a lot of room to run out on that wing. And unable to bring it in, but a good play nonetheless by Jordan, making a nice read on that pass from Smith. And Smith now one more time. He's going to hand off on the left side to number 20, I believe. Number 20, Lincoln Henderson, the runner. Ball carrier will bring up 4th and about 5. Ball's at the 18-yard line. So 2:56 left, and it looks like ALA will take a timeout. Big 4th down to try to keep this drive going. And we'll be back with the big 4th down play for the Eagles. All right, biggest play here, the second half. ALA, 4th down. Got a chance deep inside Wildcat territory with a chance to score. ALA goes with the complete wide open set. 5 men out wide. Smith will try to get rid of it quickly, and he does, but it's going to be close. It's right at the 1st down marker. Smith delivered right on the money. We'll see if it's enough to get the 1st down as the receiver looks to be shaken up a little bit. Now he pops up. Looks like he may have been spun around a little bit on the tackle. It's number 32, Sebastian Robbins, injured a little bit. They're going to have to pull him off. Looks like they give him the 1st down. Nice job, ALA. 2:30 and counting as threatening in the red zone for the first time tonight. As clock continues to run, Smith trying to get ALA some points on the board. Is he's now going to hand up off the middle, shut down quickly by South Summit, drive him back, and then a late flag comes in. Oh, can't imagine what that is unless it's a late hit. We'll see what it is. Oh, personal foul. I guess illegal. Was that a horse collar or contact to the head? I couldn't see. Yeah, I think it was contact to the head. So that'll be at 15. So personal foul takes it up to the 10-yard line. First down, ALA. 2 minutes left. Little excitement here to end this game. 1:59 and now counting as teams will take a timeout. All right, join us as we take a quick break. ALA threatening to score here late. All right, first down and just 2, so that's a little bit of a break for ALA. They can get a first down inside the 10, so it's not first and goal. First and 2, you don't see many first and 2s. So after the timeout, lone man in the backfield for ALA. Smith looking to the right. He's going to heave it up. Jump ball. There's a man there. No good. Just out of bounds. Nice pass, just a hair deep from Smith as I think it was Negus came down with the reception, but he was out of the back of the end zone.
Forced out there by Brady Best, number 9. He was on him all the way.
Quite a height difference there as Brady Best had to go up high. Negus is well over 6 foot. Brady not quite up to 6 foot. Did a good job of defending. And now a good run here by Smith. Smith's got a chance. He's around the corner, and Smith will get into the end zone. Great job there by Hunter Smith as he gets into the end zone for ALA. Great run and good blocking there by ALA as they were able to give Smith just enough time to get to the corner. And Smith goes in for the touchdown, gets the first 6 points of the night for ALA. Great job by the Eagles.
Took it down to the last minute of play, but at least they got in there. That's some good momentum for them going into next week.
So a nice second half for ALA. See if I can't find out where they're at next week. ALA will be hosting Millard next week. Millard had a good win tonight, so a tough opponent for ALA as well next week. So hopefully some things they can learn and build on for that game at home with Millard next week. Number 81, Taylor Negus, kicking the extra point for ALA. They got to wait for a man to come on. And it looks like they'll have to take a timeout. So Eagles will take a timeout. We'll take one as well as we await the extra point. South Summit leading 62-6, 57 left in the game. All right, ALA personnel all set now after the timeout. Taylor Negus kicking for ALA. Could be their 7th point of the night. Good snap, kicks up, great kick there, and here comes the flag in. Kick is good as the flag comes in late. Lots of flags, most of them on South Summit. I think it's been a little assisted there, but still some things they could certainly work on. We'll see if they have to kick it again or if that's on the Wildcats. As the official looks like he's talking to the ALA bench. Now he'll turn our way, give us the ruling. The extra point is good. Then after the extra point, there's a personal foul after the extra point was given, so they will assess that penalty on the kickoff. So that'll move them back, I believe, to the 25-yard line where ALA will have to kick off for a deep kick. So next football game here on this field will be next Thursday, I believe, JV game with Beaver. So come and join. You'll probably see a lot of this crew next Thursday right here on this field, 4 o'clock. And typically if they have a freshman game, will be at 6 as well. So next Thursday night will be the next home game here. JV only, obviously, as the varsity will be on the road next Friday night at Beaver. As we go through the rest of the South Summit schedule, we'll go through the rest of the games. Next week, September 12th at Beaver, followed by Friday, September 19th at Summit Academy. And Summit Academy's been playing well. They're 3-0, had a nice win tonight against Layton Christian, beat Rich, and beat, who was it they played the first week, had a nice win as well. We'll get that. That was Emory, beat Emory 40-7, Rich in overtime, and beat Layton Christian tonight. So Summit Academy 3-0. So a couple of good opponents coming up for South Summit. Both teams undefeated. So probably obviously a little more difficult time than tonight. Oh, it looks like the penalty was on South Summit. He pointed to ALA, so the ball's all the way at the ALA or South Summit 45. A little pooch kick that's going to drop down about the 15-yard line. It's bouncing around. South Summit finally picks it up. Perfectly executed there by ALA as they pooched it in. Didn't want to send it through the back of the end zone. And they're going to pick up. Let's see, the ball's going to be placed at the inside the 10-yard line. Looks like about the 7-yard line. Great job by the ALA kicking team right there as they pin South Summit all the way back inside their own 10. With a running clock, you'll get about 2 to 3 plays here for South Summit. This ball game will end as the clock winds. They're down to 50 seconds. Probably one, maybe only one play. We'll see how long they take here getting out of the huddle. So a great night tonight for South Summit. Good way to rebound after a tough loss against Morgan last week. They'll move to 2-1 for the season, and they'll move out to 1-0 in 2A North standings. And we'll head down for the cross-regional game tomorrow. Looks like Nick Beasley's going to kneel on this thing, and that will do it. So big win tonight for South Summit. They'll win 62-7. Nice second half between these two teams. Great job by South Summit in that first half, and South Summit will get a big win. Congratulations, and good job for these Wildcats. Thank you to Mr. Fierro filling in tonight and taking over Wildcat TV. Got things rolling for us. Thanks to Jordan Howe on the camera. Mr. Greiner back at home recovering from a little medical procedure this week. Hopefully he'll be back and help us out next week. Thanks for joining us again. Appreciate All West helping out as well as all those who help you bring Wildcat TV. Thank you again, Mr. Fierro, and have a great night. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Back here, our next broadcast game will be against Gunnison at home on Friday, September 26th. As South Summit's on the road again at Beaver next week and at Summit Academy the following week. Have a great weekend, and thanks for joining us tonight on South Summit TV.
Thanks, Cody Bowen.